La Crosse firefighters responded to a building fire late last night that started as a report of a monitored fire alarm at the Aramonk uniform store. During the response, dispatch told the fire crews that there was smoke coming from the building. Fire trucks arrived at the scene in less than 5 minutes. Firefighters were able to put out the fire with the help of the store's sprinkler system. No injuries or casualties have been reported, and the cause of the fire is still under investigation. You can find more on news8000.com. The jury deciding the fate of Nio Tao will return to court today. The court adjourned after jurors heard closing arguments and spent a few hours deliberating. Nio Tao is accused of killing 3 men at a quarry in 2021 over a $600 debt. Prosecutors argued a witness's testimony was honest and worth considering. The defense argued the testimony was a lie based on fear of another man. Kamutooth Ratanasak, who was involved in the shooting and was also charged with homicide.
You got a picture of what it's like to be in the drug world and what people are like and how messy it can be. But something in her made her go to the police.
Only one person has a gun here. One person. Mr. Ratanasak. She's scared to death of him. That's the kind of fear you have when someone murders 3 people in front of your eyes.
Now, if Tao is convicted of first-degree intentional homicide, he will face a mandatory sentence of life imprisonment. 41-year-old Michael O'Brien was taken to jail over the weekend on a police charge of first-degree recklessly endangering safety after police say he stabbed someone. The victim was taken to a hospital as expected to live. O'Brien had his first court appearance yesterday. The state's attorney wanted a judge to set bond at $5,000 cash. O'Brien's attorney said bond should be lower because he was attacked in a car, and there's a good argument for self-defense.
He came out intoxicated. He charged towards the car. As described by the eyewitnesses, he entered the car without consent and attacked Mr. O'Brien, at which point he was injured, and we know this because both the weapon and the blood was recovered from the vehicle itself.
O'Brien's attorney says he turned himself in after the incident. Judge Todd Jerk set bond at $1,000 cash. According to online records, O'Brien is not in custody at this time. Officials released the name of the passenger who died in a car crash near Black River Falls over the weekend. 47-year-old Elvira Polimick from Chicago was transported to Black River Falls Memorial Hospital, where she later died. The driver and one other passenger in the car were also taken to the hospital. According to the Wisconsin State Patrol, the Jackson County Sheriff's Department and Wisconsin State Patrol responded to the crash on I-94 westbound in Jackson County. This crash is still under investigation. You can find out more on news8000.com. Officials are still searching for a 13-year-old boy in Sauk County. James Yablonski hasn't been seen in over a week. A lieutenant from the sheriff's office said searchers are changing their approach, believing the team may be trying to live off-grid. As a survivalist, officials said the team may be better prepared to live in the woods than originally thought. The teen reportedly left his home late last Sunday night or early last Monday morning. An Onalaska teen is still missing. Onalaska police say 14-year-old Ellie Yang was last seen on June 7th. They're asking for the public's help in finding her. Police say she's not in trouble. If you know anything about her whereabouts, you can call the police department. You can submit information anonymously. To celebrate Juneteenth, the Vernon County Historical Society dedicated a grave marker to the previously unmarked graves of an African-American family. Jefferson and Lottie Kraft are potentially the only formerly enslaved people buried in the Viroqua Cemetery. Their daughter, Delilah, who was only 5 when she died, was buried with them. At the ceremony, a local actor portrayed Lottie Kraft, who told the story of the Kraft family.
Well, I think it's important that we, as a community, we recognize the past and the people that have lived it here in the past and their struggles and the challenges they've had, but also the opportunities that this community provides.
Jefferson is recorded as having served in the Civil War. Local American Legion members provided an honor guard ceremony to commemorate his service. If you're looking to get competitive while contributing to a good cause, the Holman Area Community Center is holding its inaugural cornhole tournament. For $40 a team, people can sign up to toss their way to the top. The event won't just be about the tournament. Visitors can win prizes without competing. You can register ahead or register by 12:30 in the afternoon on the day of the tournament. Proceeds support the Holman Area Community Center.
And as you head out the door this morning, temperatures are into the 60s. We're going to be warming up into the low 70s by 9 o'clock, followed by the 80s as we head into this afternoon under sunny skies. And it's going to be turning pretty hot later today as highs climb up into the upper 80s and low 90s. And speaking of that, we got low 90s pretty much in the forecast throughout the rest of this week. There is a chance of showers and storms, however, this weekend. And that storm system is going to give us some cooler conditions to work with behind it as we head into early next week on Monday and Tuesday, as highs will then drop into those low to mid 80s, lows into the 60s. So it's going to be a scorcher here for a while, Jeremy, and it looks like it's going to be sticking around for at least through the end of the week before it begins to cool down next week. So,
But I love seeing those 90-degree temperatures. It is,
you're a fan of them, huh?
I am a fan of them. It looks absolutely wonderful. And, you know, I mean, you got to appreciate it because 6 months from now, we'll all be saying, oh my God, where are they? Where's the warm, gorgeous weather?
I was going to say, I would much rather take the heat and the cold any day of the week.
100%.
So that's just me. So I agree with the 90s there, what you're talking about. And, you know, we need the rain, so hopefully we can get more of that. I got chances here in this weekend.
100%. You're also a Floridian as well, so you're used to all that. Well, thank you for watching News 8 Now. Don't forget to keep up with the news of the day on news8000.com. We'll have the latest updates to today's top stories on News 8 Now at noon. We hope you all have a wonderful morning and a great day. Thank you for watching News 8.